What's up, everybody? I'm back with a final video of the day, and I'm wanting to talk about the ongoing fiesta that's going on in Canada, the absolutely huge Freedom Convoy movement, and further development on the news there. But before we do, in my description and pinned down in the comments below on YouTube will be links to my other platforms. Feel free to go check them out. It's always greatly appreciated. But let's go ahead and get into this. This news cycle has been interesting since it started around January 22nd or 23rd of this year. It's been amazing to see just the people standing up and everything involved in it. Now, these people, or should I say these terrorists as they're being labeled, are committing probably the worst crime known to man that any white supremacist, neo-Nazi, racist, bigoted monster could ever commit, and that's honking their horns. I mean, that's pure evil. We should hang them now. No need for deliberation. It's over, right? But I've talked about this twice on my channel now about the honking and some developments on this because it's a huge movement. Like, I'm absolutely fascinated by this, and so I want to talk about it. So, lately, as of Monday's information, 7 truckers were confirmed to be arrested, and about a few, I think it's 100 or a couple hundred people were given fines and charged for being a part of the protest as well. And the Ottawa mayor has announced a state of emergency, and any sort of people that are caught handing fuel over to the protesters and truckers will be charged and arrested, which is absolutely ridiculous, right? Now, I think there's common sense that it explains completely why it's ridiculous, but I'm sure more people have been arrested since Monday and charged and fined. Maybe worse for some of them, but who knows, because I have yet to read some more on it, which I will after this. But the best part about this whole like government clown fiesta and its failures, like these truckers, right? The ones they arrest, their trucks still remain blocking roadways, blocking traffic. Essentially, the trucks are literally protesting without the operators, right? But I'll take it. That works. So, considering these vehicles, you know, they're being immobile and they're blocking roads with no drivers, who do you call to handle it? You know, naturally, you're going to call the towing companies. And you're like, hey, you know, can you get these trucks out of here? Blah, 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 blah. Best part? These towing companies are refusing to comply with them and refusing to move these trucks, which is it's perfect. It's hilarious, right? And it's not even to mention the fact that these trucks are nearly impossible to move anyway without the operator of the truck. So it's like their action they're taking isn't doing anything other than wasting valuable resources of the city itself. It's being implemented by a fool of a freaking mayor and government that has no idea how these systems work. And if that's the case too, if they're really that ignorant of it, then why the hell are they in such a position of power in the first place? Like, seriously, come on. But like, I'm telling y'all guys, this situation gets better and better daily, and I'm really am beyond happy to know that these towing companies will not stand like with these tyrants and work with them and comply. Because like, look, they must suck now for these towing companies, clearly, because they become white supremacist, neo-Nazi, skinhead, far-right extremists because of this decision. But, you know, all right, on a serious note, though, these people's actions are inspiring others and actually changing the world. Like, straight up. They got Quebec and countless other countries, just at the fear of these convoys spreading and growing in their places, they ended the mandates out of just straight fear. So that's huge. That shows that there was an inspirational resistance that built up and put the fear of God into some of these tyrants in the making. And I think it's crazy, and it shows 100% proof how much power we as individuals have when we stand up and say no to the bullshit and just stand our ground. Because if we're going to be, let's just say, theoretically put against the wall later down the road, wouldn't it have been better to at least have tried to fight than to have not? You feel me? So we have power and we can make change in these bullshit policies of these pseudo tyrants. We can, and it's actually working. Now I want to continue on another part related to this whole mandate crap is the left has always been correct with our body, our choice, even though, you know, I still personally agree with what they're directing it at, but that's their choice, not mine, okay? That's how I see it. I don't agree, But you get what I mean. So this dilemma is essentially the same thing. It's our body, our choice. And the fact of the matter is these experimental medical procedures being coerced onto the mass population, right? It's not only against many articles of the Nuremberg Code, but oh my God, it's just an outright crime against humanity. And that's exactly why we need to stand up for ourselves and say no to this shit. Because they are literally committing crimes against humanity. It's insane. But look, all right, if you're high risk, whether it's due to your own lack of self-discipline to take care of your health, or because, you know, you're sadly unfortunate and you got some disease or something that you can't help, all right, you know, that's a reality too. This stuff, they can help you, yes, but otherwise healthy individuals, why am I going to need to take a medical procedure that is actually has a higher chance to harm me than protect me, even though my natural immunity is good enough? I don't need it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sitting here smoking a pack of Newports every day till my lungs collapse inside me while eating 7 Big Macs, but a Diet Coke with it so I don't get fat. And, you know, I'm being healthy. No, I take care of myself. I understand. I'm health conscious. Some people aren't. And I shouldn't have to take a procedure to protect other people that have done it to themselves. And nonetheless, the people that are truly at high risk anyway, just make your choice. If you need it, then get it. But don't force others to get it, because it's not going to change anything. All right? It just end the mandate. Outright just end it. You know what I mean? But I'm sure more news will unfold in this situation. I mean, every day something is happening. And I'm very positive that this movement is 100% going to succeed. And it's going to win completely over these tyrants in the making. It's going to defeat them. But before it happens, they're definitely going to escalate before we see things actually change, right? So let's be aware of that. I'm keeping my eye on this news cycle, because holy moly, I'm just going to say thank you to all you brave Canadians. I'm going to accept humility here and say you were the last people I thought who would stand up. And you proved me and countless other people wrong. I accept humility on the fact that I was wrong and had such a ridiculous judgmental generalization of you. Keep going, because I stand with you, and so does the world. We stand with you. Don't give in. Even if those fines come in, don't let them shut you down at all. Your freedom's worth more than 6 $200 fines. Don't let them screw you like that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Again, definitely go check out my other platforms. Links in the description or comments on YouTube. Take it easy, guys, and thanks for watching. Have a good one.